Haunted Secret Part 3, A Fight for Freedom.
Haunted Secret, Part 3. The days that followed were a blur of fear, tension, and fleeting hope. The Brotherhood had turned Benin City into a web of danger, and I was the fly trapped in the center. After Ifwiko's article went public, whispers of rebellion grew louder. People, ordinary citizens, victims of the cults, even former members, were beginning to push back against the Brotherhood's grip. But they didn't take the exposure lightly. Late one evening, while hiding in a small safe house Ifwiko had arranged, I received a call. It was my elder sister, Vivian. Her voice trembled with fear. "Osaro," she whispered, "some men came to the house today. They were asking for you. They said if you don't show yourself, they'll..." Her voice broke into sobs. "They'll what, Vivian?" I asked, my chest tightening. "They'll burn the house down." I clenched the phone so tightly my knuckles turned white. "Vivian, listen to me. Gather everyone, Mama, Papa, the others, and leave. Go to Uncle Odian's house in Ekpoma. You'll be safe there." "But what about you?" she asked, her voice cracking. "I'll be fine," I lied. "Just go. Promise me." After the call ended, I slumped against the wall, my mind racing. The Brotherhood wasn't just coming for me, they were ready to destroy everything I loved. The next morning, Ifwiko arrived at the safe house, her expression grim. "They've escalated, Osaro," she said, tossing a newspaper onto the table. The headline screamed, "Traitor to Brotherhood sparks chaos in Benin." Beneath it was an image of my family home, its windows shattered, the walls pre-painted with threats. "I told them to leave," I muttered, my voice shaking. "They did," Ifwiko replied. "Your family is safe, for now. But this is a warning. They are trying to lure you out." "They won't stop," I said, my resolve hardening. "If I don't face them, more innocent people will suffer." Ifwiko frowned. "What are you saying, Osaro?" "I need to confront them. End this once and for all." That night, I contacted Father Michael. "There's a way to end this," I told him over the phone. "But I need your help." The next evening, under the cover of darkness, we devised a plan. With Ifwiko's help, I would secretly meet with some of the Brotherhood's disillusioned members, men and women who, like me, wanted out but feared the consequences. If we could convince them to expose more of the cult's secrets, the Brotherhood's power would begin to crumble. We arranged the meeting in a deserted warehouse on the outskirts of Benin. Father Michael insisted on coming along, despite my protest. "You need someone to guide you spiritually," he said firmly. The warehouse smelled of rust and decay, its walls lined with broken crates and cobwebs. As I waited in the shadows, every creak of the wooden floor sent my heart racing. One by one, they arrived, 5 of them, their faces hidden by scarves and hooded jackets. Among them was a young woman named Ehai, who had once been the Brotherhood's treasurer. Her knowledge of their finances was crucial. "We don't trust you," Ehai said bluntly as we gathered in a circle. "You say you want to bring them down, but how do we know you won't betray us?" "Because I've already put my life on the line," I replied, meeting her gaze. "They've threatened my family, destroyed my home. If I wanted to run, I would have done it already. But I'm still here." She studied me for a long moment, then nodded. "All right. I'll help you. But if this backfires..." "It won't," I assured her, though my own doubts lingered. What we didn't know was that the Brotherhood had been watching. The meeting was nearing its end when the doors burst open, and armed men stormed in. Emeka led the charge, his face twisted with fury. "Did you really think you could outsmart us, Osaro?" he sneered. Panic erupted. Some of the defectors tried to run but were quickly subdued. Father Michael stepped forward, raising his hands in a gesture of peace. "This is not the way," he said firmly. "Violence will only lead to more suffering." Emeka laughed darkly. "You're a fool, old man. Do you think your God can save him now?" I stood frozen, my mind racing for a way out. Then, in the chaos, Ehai whispered to me, "There's a back door. Run." "No," I said. Not without all of you. She shook her head. You're the face of this fight, Osaro. If they kill you, it's over. Go. Summoning every ounce of courage, I made a break for the back door. Shots rang out behind me, but I didn't stop. The night air hit my face as I burst outside, my lungs burning. Somehow, I made it to safety, but the guilt of leaving them behind weighed heavily on me. The next morning, news broke of the raid. If we cause connections, ensure the story spread quickly, Brotherhood splinters as members turn against each other. The Brotherhood's image of invincibility was beginning to crack. But the fight was far from over. The Brotherhood was still haunting me, and I knew they wouldn't stop until I was silenced. Still, as I watched the city stir with whispers of rebellion, I felt a flicker of hope. The people of Benin were waking up, and their courage was growing. The battle wasn't just mine anymore. It belonged to all of us.